Today in vocabulary, we are going to talk about multiple meaning words. First, to talk about multiple meaning words, we need to talk about context. Context is when the words and sentences around a word can give readers clues to its meaning. When I say multiple meaning words, those are words that have more than one meaning. Readers often have to try to figure out what a word means in the context of a certain sentence or story. Our context is going to give us more information about how the word is used, and this might help us figure out which meaning of the word is the correct meaning for the sentence. Sometimes we can reread confusing parts and look at pictures to help us figure out multiple meaning words. So here is a couple of sentences from your story. We can see the branches growing out of the trunk. We can see the trunk growing out of the ground. To find more information about trunk, I look at the words around it. I see that the words say that the tree branches grow out of the trunk. The words also say that the trunk grows out of the ground. So because the words talk about branches growing out of the trunk and that the trunk is growing out of the ground, this sentence must mean the trunk of a tree, not an elephant's trunk or a big suitcase. The words fit, kind, fall, and spring have more than one meaning. You're going to practice using context to figure out the meaning of each word as it's used in the paragraph. Let's read dinner outside. In spring, my family likes to have dinner outside. We do the same thing on warm days in the fall. We cook hamburgers on the grill. We eat at least one kind of fruit. We eat at a table in our yard. Sometimes we go on a picnic. It is hard to fit all the food in the picnic basket. All right? So, they gave us an example of what they'd like you to do. Okay, so the word is spring. In the paragraph, it means the season after winter. But another meaning is to suddenly jump up. That's also to spring. You are going to do the same thing that they did here in the example with kind, fit, and fall. You can just discuss it if you would rather not write it out on a separate piece of paper. Here is the answer key if you would like to use that to make sure that you and your learning adult thought of the right meaning, and to make sure that you found another meaning if you had a difficult time with that.